He was tall and heavy-boned, taller than any of the men behind her, and he almost certainly expected to look down to meet a woman's eyes. That Clara had only to lift her chin a fraction to meet his clearly surprised him. His gaze dropped very quickly, however, to the sword. She dropped down onto her heels and held the blade out on the flats of her palms. She tried to make herself look as non-threatening as possible, head bowed, while she studied him through her eyelashes. His face was dark and seamed with scars, his hair black and fiercely curly, shot with gray at the temples. There were fine lines at the corners of his eyes, paler than the surrounding skin. Clara had seen lines like that in men who spent a great deal of time in the sun. It made him look older than he probably was, and he already did not look young. Nearly 40, perhaps. He looked past her to the band of men standing 20 yards away. "Now what do they want?" "They're not looking all that friendly, boss." "Thank you, Galen. I could not possibly have figured that out for myself." "It's what I do, boss." Clara said in war tongue, very quietly, "Take the sword." His eyes dropped down to hers. "What?" "Please, keep your voice down. I should not be talking. And take the sword. It belongs to the man you killed." "I don't—" He swallowed, then lowered his voice to a fierce whisper. "I don't want his damn sword. I didn't want to kill him at all." Clara sighed. "If you don't take the sword, you are saying that his house still owes you. If you accept the sword, then you accept the price his house has paid, and this will be done." The men behind her were growing restless. Clara could hear them murmuring to each other. "Why does his house owe me anything?" "Because he claimed offense and challenged you. The gods clearly found against him." "I would have just apologized if he'd explained." Clara prayed to St. Ursa for patience. "Take the sword, please." "Or what?" "Or his uncles will have to get involved. That's them standing behind me." "Saints' balls." The man rubbed his face. He was wearing worn leather gauntlets, only a shade darker than his skin. "All right." He reached down and picked the sword up by the hilt. A sigh went through the watching men. "Now what?" "Now hold it up. Sideways, not point up." He did so. "Ah, they're backing up." "Good." His eyes flicked down to her again. "What the hell is going on?" "A very complex bit of social theater. Put your hand on my shoulder." She was ordering him as if he were one of the novices, poor man. Well, there was no help for it. More lives than hers were at stake. "It's for the best," she said. "Truly." He obeyed. A man used to taking orders as well as giving them. That was interesting. His expression was really quite indescribable. Frustration, she thought, and under that a fine sense of the absurdity of it all. "What are they doing now?" she asked, keeping her eyes on his face. "They seem to be leaving." "Now would be a good time to go back in the tent, then." "There's one left." "Yes, I imagine so. He is watching to make sure that it is concluded." He glanced warily back at the man in the road, then down at her. She raised her eyebrows. "All right, thank you." She nodded. He stepped back into the tent. Clara shuffled forward on her knees. "And you're coming in. All right, well then." "I will explain inside," she promised. "Oh, good." She bowed her head even lower, partly for the benefit of the watcher and partly to hide her smile. Once she was inside, the man let down the tent flap behind them. In Harshic, he called, "Galen, I don't know what's going on here, but hopefully this woman can explain." "What if she kills you?"